Hey, oh, okay. I surprised myself. Sometimes I surprise myself, y'all. Um, y'all, I said to myself, seeing this out. Hey, Tweety, 79. That's a good year right there. That's a good year. Hey, anyway. Hey, Jay Dunn. I promised myself that since I have less shows that I'm reviewing, that I would get on a little more so as to allow people to interact with me more. So we are here. What's up, people? Y'all, it's cold outside. It is right now in the 40s. It's about to go down to the 30s tonight. Not even here for it. Hey, everybody. Shondo in the room to everybody. Let me put a quick hashtag Shondo. Do what we do. What's up, Tweety79, J Dunn? What's up, Aston Martin? What up, what up, what up? Stephanie Renee, Nicole Stevens, Diva Law. Hey y'all, what's up? We got a couple topics. We're gonna hit those topics and we'll get on out. Y'all know we got things to do today. We got shows to watch today. Hey LaGale, we gonna laugh, have a good time, y'all, and keep it moving. Yes, for no damn reason. No damn reason. Just lie for no damn reason. Cause like I said, we're because I have less shows to review now. Cause I looked into the shows that were recommended to me, and they really didn't do it for me. So since I have less shows to review, I said that I will come on live a little more to give the people, more of me. So, yeah. So y'all, hey Deshaun, what's going on? So my first topic, let me get the seedy and salacious out of the way first, and then we will transition into other things. So hey Dami, hey Shakira, shout out to everybody coming over from Really BTV. So y'all, I have to add my commentary to in the immortal words of Jay Wilson, to the foolala that is um April Jones and Lil Fizz. And so let me find. I'm looking for what I want to read to y'all. Y'all know I'm good for reading an article. I ain't gonna read the whole article. Hey Joyce Simmons. Hey Shandy. Hey Regina Tanner. Shout out to everybody in the room. Hey Dami. Hey Joyce. Hey everybody. All right. So y'all know if I got to do like this. Hey, really be. My big sisters always come up in the room, being all loud and all, they just make a lot of noise. They never want to let the little brothers be great. Okay? God. Hey, yes, bitch. So let me read this for y'all because I'm already prepared for this live not to be monetized. Dear God, do Jesus and do him well. Because we got to talk about some stuff this live. So Google, YouTube, monetization. I know I ain't gonna even turn it on. I ain't gonna even turn on monetization for this video. Dear God. Hey, senses and common. Hey, the next chapter. Shout out to everybody in the room. So let me read y'all what this whole ass whore. First of all, she's one of the main reasons that I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop Hollywood this season. Between her, Lil Fizz, Paris, and that troglodyte straight out of the Jurassic era, better known as what's his name? Y'all know the human cockroach over there. what's his name? Why I can't think of this little cockroach name? Y'all know who I'm talking about on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Who gets so much dog? Zell. There we go. Zell Swag. And his level brand of fuckery. So the four of them are really the reason. That, along with the dog psychic, along with the fact that they had this girl over here getting major surgery, cosmetic surgery at a storefront, doctor's office right next door to the sushi bar. Just all of that. Mona Scott Young and her level brand of fuckery were the reasons that I just had to stop. I was in mid review. Y'all remember my last review? I was in the middle of the review. And just me recollecting what I had to experience and what I had just seen on my television screen made me just give up. I was like Jesus on the cross. I had to, just give it up the ghost. And just give it. I was done. I was so done. Have not watched an episode since. Meanwhile, back in the real world, these whores, Fizz and April, declare their love. Really? 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 It was like when Tone came out of the closet and said he was bisexual. Remember that back years ago? Like, really? Like, we didn't know? And it's kind of like most gay guys when you come out of the closet to your parents and your mama and your people look at you like, okay, we already knew that. Like, okay, where's the big reveal? That's how I felt about them and this whole, oh, we are together. Y'all been together. Stop playing with us. But that is not the story, okay? Certainly, I agree that it has to be a complete and total act of God, okay? That Omarion is not still wailing on Fizz right now. Because if it was me and I was Omarion and Fizz was my friend, that was it, my baby mama, and baby, I'd still be wailing on him right now. When I tell you windmilling does not even begin to describe what we would be doing. Baby, it would be 2 to the head, 3 to the body. Real fast. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Baby, baby, baby shark, do. Let me tell you something. They would still be trying to pull me off him right now because it's no way in the world. No way in the world. These whores have paraded on network, well, not semi-network television, but on cable television for weeks now. Weeks now. All in your face. Baby, girl, shut. I'll be in somebody's courtroom. I'll be in somebody's child court. Talk about I want my children with this whore. She's a whole ass whore. She's putting shit all over Instagram and all of this stuff. Which brings us to our story. Now that you had Joe Budden and all of the people who spoke about how fucked up ass Fizz was and his level brand of fuckery. This whole ass whore, in the aftermath of all of that, in the whole Twitter sphere, going in on them and going in on Lil Fizz, let me read you this little ditty that this whore thumbed out. And I quote, "Why y'all so mad? I'm getting the dick that I want. I love him. Oh my God. It's the best dick of my life." Pause. Girl, we done seen Lil Fizz dick. His dick been all across the internet. Girl, if that's the best dick of your life, girl, end life now. End life now, honey. Girl, it ain't that deep. It is not that serious. We done seen what he got. Hey, girl, he ain't packing like that. Girl, he ain't breaking your back. Girl, he ain't breaking your back out like that, honey. He ain't blowing that box out like that, honey. Hey, just one and only. Hey, Divine Lady. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, everybody who came in the room. Girl, you ain't blowing your box out like that, honey. That's the best dick of my life. Let me continue reading. This, what she wrote, continuing with the quote. It really genuinely is. Let me start back at the beginning because you gotta ingest all of this in one fell swoop. So let me read it back at the beginning, like it was intended. Why y'all so mad? I'm getting the dick that I want. I secretly hear this, and when I read this kind of a tweet, there are certain voices that I hear in my head. Like I can hear this with the voice of a Tracy or with the voice of a Heidi Fly. If you don't know who they are, y'all go look them up. I can hear their voice actually when I read this tweet. So put their voice on this when I read it, okay? Why y'all so mad I'm getting the dick that I want? I love him. Oh my God. It's the best dick of my life. It really genuinely is. I can't even be mad. I can't not be happy because the happiness comes from just being happy. Y'all trying to really make me mad, but I don't know how to be mad. I'm not a mad person. I don't know how to be mad. I think I just live my life and I just don't know how to be mad. I have great friends that are my best friends. And it's just so amazing to be able to have a dick to suck on. It's amazing to be able to fucking have a clit to be able to lick on. You get to be able to just be grown enough to accept those things and not be petty, end quote. Just wrap your brains around that. Just take a moment to ingest all of that. That's what this whole whore type in response to all of the backlash that they're getting. Jesus, please be carpal tunnel syndrome or some debilitating disease that, you know, gets her away from Twitter and stops her from thumbing out fuckery like this. Just sheer and utter fuckery. That's the best I can describe it. I mean, when you listen, let me backtrack. I apologize because she's on television. And people like to believe that anybody and anything on television is credible and worth listening to and watching. So let me backpedal and pussy pop now and not make her feel bad, but let's loud the statements of the genius, the perspicacity. There's a word for you. Of one Miss April Jones, where she goes on to say, and I quote, I can't not be happy because the happiness comes from just being happy. More powerful words have never been spoken. The words of a Dr. King, a James Baldwin, a Malcolm X, pale in comparison to those words, syllables, letters, and characters being put together. Dear God. The sad part is, the scary part is, she has added to the gene pool. She has procreated and still has custody of these children. Dear God. Lord help us. Y'all want to talk about praying. That right there needs prayer. Oh, child. Hey, diving for depth. Oh, Lord, I got to take a moment. I mean, no greater word. Listen, let us continue to marvel at the words of this young lady when she pieces together this gem, when she said, it's amazing. I'm sorry. Excuse me. When she says she pieced this little ditty together, I have great friends that are my best friends. And it's just so amazing to be able to have a dick to suck on. Now, as horrible as the rest of what she said is, I have to agree with that part. That is the one part that I have to agree with. The problem is the dick to which she's talking about, because the dick to which she's talking about is not dick that anybody would want. You know, we've all seen Fizz's meat spread all across the internet. According to Alexa, it's natural. Alexa this morning told me Happy Internet Day, and so I guess it's some holiday about the internet.
I don't know that one.
Shut up, Alexa. She get on my nerves. Oh, anyway, I mean, who is raising these women on social media? Hello, hello. The scary part is she's raising children of her own now. I told y'all. Jesus. If there was ever a time or a case for involuntary sterilization, there is one. Hey, JC Survived BC. Hey, hey to everybody just coming in, loving my piece. I know I miss a lot of people. Lovable Denver. Y'all, I had to speak on that. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is her response to the hate that her and Fizz are getting. I'm sure that there will be classes taught at universities, you know, breaking down all of the literary nuances, rhetorical nuances of that little ditty she thumbed out. Dear Lord God. Shall I read that again, or are y'all clear on that? What did we have enough? Lord. I'll go from teaching letter from a Birmingham jail to teaching that in my AP class. Lord. I need a drink. Just a mess. Child, JC, you don't even want to know. Just a mess. Just a whole ass mess. And since there's no rational transition to our next topic, we'll just jump straight in. Because only on my channel can we go from talking about people, you know, talking about, and I quote, people saying, and I quote, wait, it's amazing to be able to fucking have a click to be able to lick on. You know, only on my channel will we transition from people making those statements to talking about gospel awards and Kirk Franklin. Just a mess. I'm a whole ass mess, y'all. Just a complete whole and entire mess. Okay. So as there's no comfortable transition, we'll just go full steam ahead. Now, most people have heard about Kirk Franklin and his thing. But let me be honest. Can I just have a moment to be honest here? Can I just have a moment to be honest? Dear Lord God. And this is going to come out harsh. So let me prepare you. So this morning when I watched the video, early this morning. And I want everybody who's seen the video to go back in the innermost recesses of your brain and remember the video. Remember the beginning of the video when he sat there just perched, talking about he had something important to say. Am I the only one who thought he was about to come out the closet? I'm serious, y'all, because I'm sorry. He did. was so serious. And I was just like, 'cause I didn't read like the headline of the video or nothing. So he was talking about he was all hurt that he said, I have a serious announcement. He got like a raspy voice. I have a serious announcement, y'all. And this is very important. And so, like, I was bracing because Mama Girl is always perched to the guy and sniped with heavy loads of foundation on her. Okay, just trying to tell you, baby. When she said all I needed for her was to do the Monique, come with me, my love. Come with me, my love. Hello, my love. Hello, my love. I just swore he was going to say, I have a serious announcement. I just wanted to reveal to the world that I am gay. Gay, 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 gay. I just really thought. I just really thought he was going to do that. Go back and watch the video. Wait, I really want y'all. When y'all watch, go back and watch the video again. Not knowing, and do like I did, act like you have no idea what the video is about. Let me see if I can find this good video so y'all can watch it. Because I promise you, y'all, I promise you. Oh, child, this video, dear Lord. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all, because it is too funny. Now, when y'all see this video, when y'all see this here video, I'm just saying, dear Lord. All right. So let me see if this gives me the video. Dear God. Is y'all gonna give me the video in this one? No. I have to go to my other one. Y'all, it's a mess. Just y'all know I'm a whole mess. I don't know why people are nice to me. I have no idea why people are nice to me. But that's okay. Y'all, I'm about to show the video now. I just want to say, wait, that's the video of the awards. God, now I got to find where I saw the video at. I got to find the site where I saw the video. Dear God, I got to find the video here. Anyway, I want y'all to see this because this is what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I can't make this stuff up. Cannot make this stuff up. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Is this the one? Come on, be it. Be it. See, now that's God getting me. God don't like ugly. God is getting me. I ain't never gonna find this video because the good Lord has not softened. Hey, Amber Turner. The good Lord is not gonna let me watch this video for y'all. He is not gonna let me put this video up for y'all. He's not. He is not. Oh, dear God. He is not gonna let me put this video up. Dear Lord God. Oh, God. He is not gonna let me put this video up, y'all. He ain't gonna let me do it. Oh, yes, he is. Come on, Jesus. All right. All right, y'all. So, I feel like quitting. All right. So, okay. So we go. If you have not seen the video, now I want y'all to. Maybe I'm always seeing things the wrong way. Hey, JLC87. But, oh, y'all. All right, y'all. We ready for the video. All right. Y'all. All right. Imagine you have no idea what this video is about. And I'm going to stop it before we get to what it's about. And tell me you ain't think that. Come on. Today, I feel like quitting. I am heartbroken that I even have to share this with you. In 2016, I was blessed to win an award for Best Gospel. Okay, stop right there. Stop right there. Now tell me in the beginning. Wait, hold on. Now tell me in the beginning, before he started to go into it, you ain't think girl, is you about to live in your truth, Kirk? Are you about to live in your truth, Kirk? Come on, live in your truth, child. You know, Dommy already asked for our video. Y'all know what? I might. I'm gonna play it one more time. Tell me he didn't sound like he was about to be living in his truth. Y'all see him perched. If my contrast on my phone will let me be great. Y'all see Sister Kirk perched.
Today, I feel like quitting. I am heartbroken that I even have to share this with you.
I am about to live my truth and let you all know that I like the Shondo. Shondo! I just wanted him to do that. I Shondo in the role for Kirk Franklin living in his truth, child. Because if you expect me to believe that Kirk Franklin ain't never had a piece of the Shondo, you're reaching, dear God. Child. But the reason that I spent so much time speaking on that topic about that part is because when you look at the merits of what Kirk Franklin had to say, are you surprised, Kirk Franklin? They did it to you in 2016. Why did you think they weren't going to do it now? You think it's going to stop GMA? Mind you, the president of GMA has put out his little tight ass apology to Kirk Franklin. But these are white people. These are white people. These are people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. And these people descended from the Caucasus Mountains don't see it for us. And they wanted no parts of Kirk Franklin over here talking about let us pray for these black people. Remember, it's the evangelical Christians who put money into the police forces that are killing us. Hello. It is these very same evangelical Christians that you are sitting in a room with at these awards that support politicians that put these people on the streets, that make laws that allow these things to happen, that sit on benches in the legal system that allow police officers to go free after they kill us. And you expect for them to allow you to put these things over the airwaves? Not on their watch. No, ma'am. No, God. So I don't know what he talking about. He boycotting. The boycott should have been in after 2016 when you said, oh, y'all want to do that? I would not be back to another one. That's when you should have boycotted after that one. But now all of a sudden you churched in your spirit now. Now all of a sudden it's time for you to say you want to boycott. I ain't here for the boycott now. I'm not here for it, Kirk. I ain't here for it. I was here for your coming out story. I was here for you to live in your truth. But I ain't here for you all of a sudden talking about you coming out. I mean, not coming out, Lord. You boycotting. Hey, Mariah Whitney. I mean, Kirk. Not just even the white evangelical Christian. Some of the black Christians still support some of these very same politicians and very same people who put these people on the streets that kill us. The Christian church. Let's just be honest. I mean, but if you really want to go there, Kirk Franklin, the people who you're talking to and telling to boycott them don't see it for GMA anyway. They ain't watching the Dove Awards. Okay. I mean, the closest you're going to get me to seeing it for any one of them people over there, give me a good Sandy Patty from back in the day. I love me some good Sandy Patty. The rest of them we don't see it for. I mean, we have our token black people who love being over there on that side, like the Micah Stampleys of the world. And I live for and love Micah Stampley and his voice and Michael Stampley can sing circles around a whole lot of people. But you know, Michael Stampley like to hang over with the people from the Caucasus Mountains over there. He don't really come over here with the people over here with in gospel, even though he sings gospel. He likes doing more of the worship music over there with the people from the Caucasus Mountains. So he's one of their tokens, and you got a couple tokens over there. But the people who you're talking with, to by and large, Kirk, ain't seeing it for the people over there at GMA anyway. Ain't seeing it for the people who do the double wars anyway. So what we boycotting? You should have boycotted back then, Kirk. I don't see it, Kirk. They are who they are. They showed you who they were in 2016, and now all of a sudden in 2019, you thought they was gonna change. If anything, they are emboldened now because in 2016, at least you still had Obama in the office where you could at least feel like, okay, I got a leg to stand on. But in 2019, look who you got in positions of power. You think these people gonna backtrack on you now? Let that go, Kirk. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Child, I sound like Elsa on Frozen. Oh, Diva Law, what happened was Kirk Franklin is saying that he is going to boycott the Dove Awards and GMA, which is Gospel Music Association. And that's basically the white people and the white Christian music and so forth. Appreciate it. Show you a little thigh meat. I'll catch you in the email. I'll show you a little something. I'm surprised you in here, Mariah Whitney, because there is coming for your boo neck, honey. You supposed to be at home with the boo nursing his wounds, because baby, there is in these streets we're milling against your boo, William McCray, honey. Child. Yeah, Jada talk about boycott the Oscars because Will ain't getting no Oscar. Child. 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 I mean, Will is all right, but I'm trying to think of a role when Will should have won. Like legitimately, you say, okay, he was robbed. I'm not saying he wasn't good in some roles, but I'm trying to think of a role where I can legitimately say, oh, Will was robbed. Y'all help me because I might not be remember. What was the song where he played one of the work where he was in with Jada and he played the guy Pursuit of Happiness, I think it was. Yeah. Oh, since I only read part of what you wrote, I thought you were saying why she thinks Will is a top. Baby, I was gonna go some places with that. I was gonna be like, that is a good question. Why does Jada think Will is a top? Because I picture Jada putting on a strap on and going to town on Will. Am I the only one who sees that going on? That Jada just puts on one more sickening strap on? Because you know Jada has a wide ranging assortment, a myriad of strap-ons of various shapes and sizes to go to town with Will on. I envision that's how they were able to procreate. She got to milk the prostate long enough in Will to where when he's ready to release, she quickly slides it in her. He goes, and that's how they had all the kids. I know that went real left just then. That was just real graphic just then. Dear God. Child JLC, you don't even want to know. We done took a sharp left turn. We done went from Kirk Franklin to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett putting on the strap on to bang out Will Smith. We have gone completely left. 6 degrees of separation was good, but I feel like I hated the fact that Will Smith, if you gonna play the role play the role because remember he had a proviso in his contract that he refused to kiss the guy. And in the scene where him and the guy that taught him how to, act like he was smart, like kissed or whatever, it was a fake kiss. It wasn't a real kiss. If you want to make this part believable, go ahead and sell a kiss. If you want to be that credible actor that's, stretching your acting chops by playing this gay role, play it all out, boo. Play it all out. I mean, meanwhile, back in the race, that was in his younger days, and he was sickening back then. But I'm just saying, play it out. I really, and a lot of people talked about that because a lot of the there's a lot of gay people in the Motion Picture Association of America, or whatever, and they slighted Will Smith for the fact that he refused to kiss the guy on screen in the movie, and he got shaded for that, and they were like he didn't sell him, and I was in agreement. If you are going to tell me that you are really, going to play the part, play the part. So I'm just saying. I mean, 6 degrees of separation was good, but play the part, Will. So Ali was all right, but it wasn't a stretch. I don't. How many Oscars you see being given out for action roles? You know what I'm saying? Hell, if Denzel didn't get one for Malcolm X, he didn't get one for Ali. I'm sorry. If Denzel did not get an Oscar for Malcolm X, why should Will get one for Ali? Just saying. He said he reverts it doing the kid. Wait, what? I missed that. Really be. Well, the thing about it is, Rochelle, that was the point. The point was, remember, at that time, Will Smith was not seen as a serious actor. The only thing Will at the time was 6 degrees of separation. That was before Independence Day. And the only real acting he had done is Fresh Prince of Bel Air. So people were not seeing him. Regret. He said he regrets it doing the not doing the kiss. Oh, okay. But the only real acting he had done at that point was Fresh Prince of Bel Air. So he was told in order to flex his acting muscles to play this part that was totally out of what people would have thought he could do. And so he did do that, and it did make way for him. But like I said, if you're going to play the role and you're going to act that part, go sell yourself into the role. Play the part. Go all the way down the road. Don't have these provisos in there saying, "Oh, I'm gonna play this gay character and I ain't kissing another man." Well, you ain't playing no gay character then. Come on now. I mean, they ain't ask you to do softcore porn. Hell, you was laid in bed naked next to a man. Right? If you could be laid in bed nude next to the man, dick and balls touch some other part of somebody's body the way y'all was laid up in that bed, and you all were naked because that part we did see. I mean, you couldn't do a kiss on the lip. Get over yourself, Will Smith. Get over yourself. I'm just saying. Let me go back to these comments, y'all. I'm looking at y'all comments. I know it's so bad. You used to play a gay character. It's another man. So right. If you are going to play a role and it's a gay character, you got to play the role. Come on now. That's just like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be a crackhead in this movie, but I ain't putting no crack pipe to my lips. Oh, I'm gonna play a character that smokes a lot, but I ain't smoking no cigarette." Well, then you don't need to play that role. Come on now. I'm just saying. Child, he probably did, Joyce. He probably did want Dwayne Martin to play that role with him. Child. Why we care about this 25 years later? Well, what were we talking? Oh, we were talking about Will Smith. That's why. We were talking. Somebody mentioned the fact that um Jada get mad and say boycott the Oscars every year when Will Smith don't win. And I would say, has Will Smith ever played any roles where we felt like he was robbed? And then people brought up 6 degrees of separation. Now, and I said, and that's when I brought up that, why he wouldn't have gotten it. Child, Jada need to sit her ass down somewhere. Sit down somewhere, Jada. Ooh, child. But y'all, y'all know we always go left. Now, Evan, you know we always go left at some point. Dear God. I mean, we did start off talking about April Jones and her twat, Lord, and little Fizz's little meat. And listen, let me hip y'all to meat jargon, okay? Meat jargon. This is meat jargon, okay? This is how you reference me, okay? If I say so and so got a little dick, that actually means they have a lot of dick. If I say they got a little dick, if I go and say so and so has a little dick, that means they have really a small penis. Because if I go so far as to actually go ahead and pronunciate the whole 2-syllable word little to describe it, that means that I actually mean that it is actually little. But if I say so and so has a little dick, if I be like, well, he got a little dick over there, that means that if I say he got a little dick over there, oh, he got a little dick over there, that means that, oh, he got some dick. But if I say, oh, he has a little dick over there, then I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And you know what, Jacqueline? He does choose money when he chooses right. And I ain't mad at him. Which is why Jada shouldn't be mad that he ain't getting no Oscars or whatever. I mean, go with the money. Yeah, it ain't wrong with it. It don't pay the bills. It affords her the opportunity to do as Alexander Rogers would say, Jada's business, in the immortal words of one Alexander Rogers. you know. I mean, how many rows of substance um has Will Smith played? I mean, he's played a few now, but back in the day of 6 degrees of separation, that was the first one. So, I mean, anyway, I was supposed to transition into talking about the Clark sisters because when Mother made her video this morning about the Clark sisters biopic, and I was in the comment section, people were asking me because I went to church. My church, I grew up Kojic, and the church that I went to, the pastor was, I mean, real close, damn near best friends with Mother Mattie Mouse Clark, mother of the famous Clark sisters. My old pastor's dead and gone, so is Mother Mattie Mouse Clark. But when they were alive, the Clark sisters stayed up in my church in Miami. I mean, they were there all the time. So, and we got used to them. It wasn't like they weren't celebrities to us because we saw them so much. They were just a part of the family. And being that we were that close with them, there's a lot of innermost family secrets that, we know people at my church, we know. And so I was saying that there's a lot of tea in that family that has gone unspoken and unsaid. But if you travel in the right circles in the Kojic church, you'll hear about it and you talk about it. Tell Mariah Whitney to talk to her boyfriend William McCray. He'll tell you all about it. I'm surprised he already did. But yeah, and so they were asking me about that, and I was like, should I speak on it on the internet, or should I leave these things best unsaid? I'm so glad you're here, Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson went to my church. And Jay Wilson was there a couple years, and he can tell you the Clark sisters used to come to our church all the time. Our pastor, Elder Linwood Cooper, Elder Cooper, our pastor, Linwood Cooper, was great friends at Cooper Simple. He was great friends with Mother Mattie Moss Clark. They were damn near best friends. They all grew up together and stuff like that in Kojic. And matter of fact, his son, who's the pastor now, Mark Cooper, learned to play the organ from Twinkie. Twinkie taught Mark. And Mark, some people actually say Mark may have surpassed Twinkie in terms of his ability on the organ, because both of them are just prolific playing the organ. But Twinkie taught Mark how to play the organ. And both of them are like just prolific on the organ. But Jay Wilson can even, I'm surprised Jay Wilson, they talked about it on one of his lives. Talked about, Jay Wilson and I can trade stories about some of the inner workings of some of the innermost secrets of the Clarks, of the Clark family and the Moss family. They got a whole lot of secrets. So with James Caldwell on Spillboy TV talked about this morning, whether or not they were going to put all of this stuff out in the biopic. I was like, because those of us who grew up in the Kojic church can tell you some things. We can tell you some things. And like I said, I'm surprised Jay Wilson had to, he and I could probably sit down if I wanted to on a live and we could tell y'all a whole lot of stories. The Pace sisters, Kojic is tight-lipped about it. They've been real, because Kojic is real protective of the Clark sisters. Although they weren't, here's some bias that you have in the Kojic church. They were real protective of the Clark sisters, but they weren't as protective of the Pace sisters like that. And some would argue that the Pace sisters were more talented than the Clark sisters. Now, that just depends on who you ask. And I'm just saying, the Pace sisters could sing. All of them could sing. Now, all of the Clark sisters can't sing like that. Let's just be honest. I don't see it for Dorinda like that. Dorinda couldn't really sing like that. We know it was Twinkie and Karen that really was the singers. Dorinda would come out and preach. Dorinda she would come out and, she would come out, she would talk, and she would preach and all of that. Denise just sat in the background. Okay? But it was Karen and Twinkie did all of the singing. And truth be told, Twinkie was the real singer. Karen started to borrow and emulate and copy Twinkie, and that's how Karen learned her. Karen had a higher range than Twinkie, but all of the runs of riffs and everything were Twinkie first, and Karen started to borrow, some of those things, and then she found her own voice. But the Pace sisters, all of them could sing. Every last one of the Pace sisters could sing down. And so it's funny to me that the Kojic church is so protective of the Clark sisters, and they're very tight-lipped of all of the secrets of the Clark sisters, but they ain't that tight-lipped about the secrets of the Pace sisters. I'm just being honest. So, I don't know. I wanted to bring that up now that child, Mother Mattie Moss Clark, she ain't play around. Mother Mattie Moss Clark. Mother Maddie Moss Clark. Listen, we used to be at anybody at Kojic could tell you horror stories of her and Kojic National Church Choir at National Convention. You be at choir rehearsal, and she was good for throwing a shoe at somebody in that choir stand. I'm just being honest. Mother Maddie Moss Clark did not play around. She didn't play around. Baby, she was good for throwing something at somebody in that choir stand at rehearsal. I'm just telling you what I know. Hey, Jada nerd, Shondo, and baby. So if she was doing that to people that wasn't in her family, I don't even want to know what she was doing to them girls. If I can throw this in, the Pace sisters aren't as attractive as the Clark. Well, let's be honest. The Clark sisters back in the day, I mean, they cleaned themselves up real well. The only thing the Clark sisters had going for them was that they was light skinned. But Dorinda was the only one that really, was slim. And she was even a little chunkier back when they were younger. But Dorinda was really the only one that was skinny. All of them was big. So they weren't all that attractive. They was just lighter than the Pace sister. They were light skinned. The Pace sisters was dark skinned. And now if you really want to know what it was some colorism in there. That's really what it was. They weren't looking all that good. Child. There was some big girl. Child, there was some linebackers over there. Child. Baby. Girl, that was the fat pack. You know, they had the fat boys back in the day. The Clark sisters with the fat girls back in the day. The fat boys are back. And you know they could never be whacked. The fat boys are. Child. Y'all know I ain't lying. Now, y'all know I ain't lying. Go look at some of them old album covers. Them first 2 or 3 album covers. Baby. Them was some big girls. Ooh, they was big. Ooh. Ooh, they was big, 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 big. But that's why, to me, Karen never looked as good when after she had the surgery and almost died. But she just she didn't look good as good thinner. I think Karen's perfect size was on the Finally album. On the Finally album, she wasn't as big as she was back in the day, but she wasn't small like she was on like the cover of The Heavens Declare, which by the way was her best album. People talk about the Finally album. No, Karen Clark, she's best album was that album. Child. Oh Lord, that was the best album. That was her best album. They haven't declared it. That was her best album. Child. You know how black people feel about the light brights, turn on the magic of colored lights. You know, they love the light skin, especially back then. You talk about the 70s and 80s. Light skin was in back then. They ain't see it for the dark people back then. They ain't see it for us dark people back then, honey. They did not see it for us. But yeah, it was a lot going on. You know, I'm gonna just throw this one part out there, and I ain't gonna delve any more deeper into it. I will know if they're gonna really tell the story of the Clark sisters and really lay it all out there if they talk about some of the lesbianism amongst one or perhaps more than one of the 5. Hey Raphael, hey Betty White. Now if Jay Wilson, if you still in the chat, tell me you know what who I'm talking about. Because that is the worst kept secret in the Kojic church. Now they keep tight-lipped about it, but it's well known and well documented. Well, not documented, but it's well known that there's that there too. There was, homosexuality amongst them. And I'm sure some of y'all can figure out which one I'm talking about. Child, let me shut up. Do Jesus and do him well. Y'all, only on my live. Only on my live can we see seamlessly go in between, in and out of all of the topics that we've gone in and out of tonight. Only on my lives. I don't know how we do it every time. I ain't gonna disclose. Not yet. I might later on another live, which sister I'm talking about. But I'd be willing to talk about that with Jay Wilson because me, like I said, me and Jay Wilson got some stories to tell. Because the church that I grew up in, and Jay Wilson went to that church when he was in college in Miami. He went to Florida Memorial for a couple of years, and he went to my church. I was a little boy there. I was a little boy there. It was the late '80s. I was a little boy there. But anyway, I mean, we'll talk about all of the Pace sisters. You know, they done been drugged through the mud for a long time. You know, Sean. You know, it's chronicled how much LaShawn Pace used to get around, baby. That woman used to get around, honey. She ain't play around. Hold on. It's gonna come to me because if I'm not mistaken, Denise's baby daddy is wasn't he one of the presiding bishops for that jurisdiction, for their jurisdiction up in Detroit? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's who it was. I mean, not the presiding bishop over all of Kojic at the time, but it was the bishop for their jurisdiction in that part of Michigan. But I can't remember. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's who it was. Child, unapologetically unbothered. Betty White, what's my body count, child? I don't know, child. I don't even know my body count from college. You want me to remember my whole body count? That's a scary number. You're gonna put me out there like that. You're child. Anyway, y'all, I know it's a Tuesday night. There's television to be watched. I know I ain't well, child. I know we ain't watching Empire no more, so I know I ain't got that to worry about. But we do have Greenleaf that will be on tonight. Y'all can look for my review for Greenleaf to be out later tonight. We'll be doing that. You know, the Gentlemen's Panel will be on Thursday. We will be on QB of the Midwest's channel, and it's supposed to be a Halloween show. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for a costume because I have not gone to get one, and doing them Tyler Perry. The only Tyler Perry show that I watch that's my guilty pleasure, and I'm mad to even. I'm almost embarrassed to say that I even watch it, but it is my guilty pleasure. It's Have and Have Nots. Can't wait for it to come back. I might review it, but that is Have and Have Nots is my guilty pleasure. But we ain't. I don't see it for no other Tyler Perry show. Hey, LaDonna, you been in the bushes? Hey, LaDonna, dress up as a demure virgin. You coming for my throat, Jada? Are you coming for my throat? Ooh, coming for my throat. Child, I've met Angela Robinson in real life. I met her a couple times. I met her at the Janet Jackson concert in Miami. Oh, okay, LaDonna. And not feed me. Come on now. You know, that was my best Jay Wilson impersonation right there. You know, that was my song back in the day. A lot of people don't know where he gets that feed me from. But that was that old song back in the day. Feed me till I want no more. That was my song back in the day. Feed me. That was my song back in the day. I love that song back in the day. I love when Jay wants to do it too. Anyway, um, but Angela Robinson, I spoke with her at a tailgate at FAMU's homecoming. You know, she's an alumnus of FAMU. I was in the Marching 100 for 4 long years. Anyway, I was at a tailgate a couple years back, and Angela Robinson was there. She's a former Miss FAMU, and I spoke with her, and she talked to me about how difficult it is for her sometimes to play the character of Veronica because she's such a friend and such an ally of the LGBTQIA community, and to conjure up that amount of hatred for a son that is gay is hard for her. And she says she has to channel, some real deep, dark, hateful feelings, but the actual actress is so completely opposite of that. She is an ally of the Black LGBTQIA community, and her and I spoke about that. Have I ever? No, I haven't been on no TV show. I've been on television, but I haven't been on any TV shows. Candace is my favorite. I think Candace gets out of pocket too much sometimes. I think the writing for Candace sometimes is a little too far fetched because the thing I hate most about what they do with Candace sometimes when they try and make Candace all hard and like she's just big all when they have her beating up people and all this kind of stuff, I be looking side eye like, girl, Candace, ain't nobody scared of you like that, girl. Like you really putting hands on people like that in real life. I be looking like, girl, if you don't sit down somewhere with all that, but it's Tyler Perry, honey. It's Tyler Perry. So, as I remember, Monique said the same thing playing Precious' mother. What did you do on television? Oh no, I was on. There have been times that I have. Um, I did a local back in Miami show where we talked about education, and we talked about I gave commentary on African American males in higher education and advanced academics, and I spoke on that. And say that these new shows just a mess. Well, love Pinkett and Veronica. She said it was really difficult yelling at her, but did great in the movie. In that movie, I believe that. Yeah, and that's what you do when you're listen, as a teacher, I have to sell sometimes that I really love some of the students that I really hate, and they believe that I really do. And child, when the door closes and they leave, in my mind, I'll be like, ooh. Sometimes they get up under your skin. I mean, ooh, child. What? Bro J7 Tracy, like, I don't know. May I please have my apology now. I was right about David Makes Man. I told you Sky was David's daddy. You told me low hanging fruit. We still ain't get that time that Sky was David's daddy. There's still no evidence that Sky is David's daddy, lovable Denver. What are you talking about? There's nothing that says that Sky. If anything, we got more confirmation that Sky is a David's daddy. What are you talking about? Abby and Really B, can y'all please tell lovable Denver confirm for her? Child Abby and Really B, can y'all please confirm? Child. Well, we know you gonna say no comment, Really B, because you are part of the crew that believes that he was if you, for all intents and purposes, he was like a father to him. So and David considers him his dad, but he's not his biological dad. When in the last, I need a timestamp in the last episode when he admitted that he was, because there were times where David referenced, being the son of Sky, but it wasn't in the biological sense. It was in the sense that Sky raised David, and so David saw Sky as a father figure in that sense of the word. I mean, if you want to say that was his father in that he raised him, yes. Or was that his biological father who implanted seed up in Gloria and is the reason that David came into the world? No, no. No means no, and yes means no. Where's Evie? Evie must be going out the chat. Where's Evie when I need her? Lord. Anyway, y'all, it's 10 minutes to 9. I gotta start prepping and preparing for Greenleaf in about an hour. I miss A. Because she was talking about the Miss Elijah knew David's father, the professor, just like um David's grandmother knew David's father, the professor. Remember, Miss Elijah was close to Glow back then. Child. Yeah, we did know that the dude that plays Shinobi is from England, yes, but he now resides in LA. And we were talking behind the scenes. I have a few connects out there in LA. You heard it here first, sis. We gonna break the news out. I ain't heard it across the internet yet. And I hate to be the one that puts people out there like that. Listen, really be an Ebby. If y'all are still in the chat, y'all tell me if I should put this tea out there about the actors in David Makes Man. Child, you can go over to his channel and see Mariah Whitney. Go on his lives and see he's live right now. Okay, I'm not gonna put it out there. Really, BTV says I'm not gonna put it for me not to put it out there. Jada Nerd say spill it. Jada Nerd know what the tea is. He say spill it. Really B says no. Chop. Dommy, when I tell you the tea that I got, and this is hot off the press, hot. Dommy, and I would expect that you would have this tea, Dommy. Will it do harm? I don't think it will. Perhaps. I mean, but they were in the public, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep it under wraps. Dommy, I'll tell you in the DMs, Dommy. I hit you up in the DMs and tell you. Yes, child. Child. Ooh, child. Yeah, we don't want to out people. And I think by me even saying that, that might. Shut up, Elton. My midnight live. Anyway, y'all, I'm supposed to be getting off. We getting off, y'all. We done been here. I love y'all. I love hanging with y'all. I love coming to y'all. And like I said when I first came on, I wanted to be able to go live a little more often, seeing as how I have less shows to review now. And with the less shows to review, I feel the need to give you more of myself. So, yeah. I love whatever. You are not right. But I feel the need to give you more. of me. So I'll do more lives until I find a couple extra shows um reviewed during the week. But y'all, it's been great being here. I'm glad I was able to get through this live because I was kind of scared. The bay kind of, threatened to come over and shut down my live. And did you see the beginning of my video? You need to watch the beginning of this live, Jada Nerd, because I went in on April. I went in. I went in. Yeah, you need to see the beginning of this live. The first about, what is it? Maybe about 20 minutes, y'all. What was it? The first like 20 minutes? Jada, yeah. A mess. A mess. Just a whole ass mess. A damn mess. Anyway, y'all. I know I'll be on Thursday on the gentleman's panel. I probably won't go live tomorrow, but who knows? Maybe I will. Go stomping. I hated this episode. This was one of the worst episodes ever of Power. It's just, it was just like they threw a bunch of things in together and none of them connected. So many things were so far fetched, and so many things were so like, really? I just couldn't with this week's episode. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Anyway, yeah, Jada, I'm not gonna let you fool me into staying on here. I got to get off so I can get something to eat and get prepared for Greenleaf. Y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for all that y'all do. It's been real. It's been great. Until next time, we will be back the next time. We might do a maybe really be. We'll have us do a review panel for Greenleaf this Friday, maybe. Maybe she'll do it tomorrow. Who knows? That's why I say I don't know when the next time I'll be live, but I know I'll be on the gentleman's panel. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. I'm out. Thank y'all for coming, y'all. What up? What up? What up? Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.